Hello, everyone. Once again, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in to listen. I do really appreciate. So, in this video, we'll be discussing about Obi's advice to Tinubu after his speech. Following the protests that started on the 1st of August 2024 in Nigeria, Nigerians in the various states of the country have really voiced out their frustration, complaining about the hardship, the reality of the present economy of the country, most especially in terms of hunger, hiking food prices, and the cost of transportation fare. Following that, it made the president to address Nigerians and urge them not to protest, but instead come out further and dialogue with him. After that speech from the president, reactions have been coming out from various angles to this address, and reacting to this speech, Peter Obi thanked Tinubu for addressing Nigerians but maintained that he needed to delay his reaction, most especially after he was initially accused of sponsoring the protest. Obi, who in his detailed reaction stressed out that President's address regrettably appeared disconnected from the harsh reality faced by Nigerians and failed to address the critical issues that initially triggered this protest. Having led the call for the president to address the nation and respond to the demand of the people, and having listened to the belated speech, I needed to delay my response to see if my understanding of the address will align with others. I hesitated to respond immediately as I felt it could have been perceived as another attempt by Obi to sway the public opinion, especially since I was initially accused of sponsoring the protest. However, I must begin by thanking the president for finally addressing the people, albeit belatedly, which might have prevented the unnecessary loss of innocent lives, including those of our security agency. The president's address regrettably appears disconnected from the harsh realities faced by the people and failed to address critical issues that initially triggered the protest. It either reflects a lack of awareness among his advisers regarding the scale of hunger and hardship in the country, or a deliberate choice to disregard it. At this point, I strongly advise the president to distance himself from sycophants and surround himself with individuals who are present with the unvarnished truth. As we all know that after the president's speech on Sunday, many Nigerians have knocked President Bola Tinubu over his address on the ongoing #End Bad Governance in Nigeria protest against the economic crisis in the country. Just like Peter Obi and many other Nigerians who reacted to his speech, they said that he did not address the protesters' demand. Wole Soyinka expressed worry over the deterioration of the protest management by the government. He noted that the president's speech fell completely short of address of the core issue. Even Obi Ezekwesili also said that the president's speech is terribly underwhelming to read, that the speech did not reflect the concern of the grievance Nigeria on the state of the nation. In her own words, she said, "Your speech reads like a page from your party manifesto and terribly failed to connect to what our citizens on the street are angry and protesting about. Your speech was sadly written again out of the mindset that is focused on getting back at our enemies. Imaginary enemies at that. No true leader has the luxury of having enemies among their citizens, not at all. A public leader becomes the leader of all, with a mind that does not think of any as their enemies." From the onset, ever since this issue of protest came up, what the government have been busy doing is to accuse different organizations, different bodies, foreign machineries and all of that, said that the ones sponsoring this protest. Vice President Shetima came and accused some machineries abroad. Then Onanuga came, accused Obi, and so many others. Now he has a chance to address Nigerians. Instead of telling them what they are supposed to hear, at least give them hope. He came out again and starts making accusations again and all of that. It does not really call for it. Some Nigerians that reacted also said that Mr. Tinubu's description of the protest as political motivated is an attempt to call a dog a bad name so that it could be harmed. Before now, when he said he's going to address Nigerians, some persons believe that after the address, that there will be this calmness in this country. But you find out that after the address, things are still the same. People are coming out. So many people are even joining the protest now. They said since the president does not have anything better to say, that they are coming out now to protest. Just like Asobi had advised the president that he should try and disassociate himself with sycophants. People that are working with him, they are all sycophants. If they are not sycophants, Senate president will not come out publicly and say people that want to protest should go and protest, will be in our house enjoying. If they are not sycophants, the likes of Wike will not still come out and say that a senator that tried to give food to his people are traitors. So many things are happening in this Nigeria, and Nigerians have eyes. They are seeing these things. So you do not expect these people to sit down and look just the way they have been doing. And I keep saying this. Before now, Nigerians don't talk. Anything you are doing, they will just keep their own as far as they can get their daily bread. But the main reason why everybody is trying to voice out their frustration is because the policies now are affecting their daily lives. It's affecting how they feed. The hardship is too much, and you do not expect them to sit down and start enduring, waiting patiently while you and your family are living a luxurious life. It's not possible. So we played with Mr. President to heed to the advice of people like Mr. B and other prominent concerned citizens of this country and listen to the cry of Nigerians. That is it concerning Obi's advice. So, my darling people, I'm going to drop it here and I would like to hear your own view. Would like to know what you think concerning Mr. Obi's advice to Mr. President. Thank you very much for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.